Today in web design, we're going to talk about the importance of a root directory. First, we need to know what a root directory is. Simply put, a root directory is a folder, just a folder. For every website that we create, we need a specific folder for that website. Within that folder, we will keep all of the assets or all of the pictures or fonts or whatever it is that we use for that website. We have to keep everything contained into a specific folder or a directory. So right here on my desktop, I have a vacation website folder. This is my root directory for my vacation website. When I click inside of it, I have one folder, and it is for images. This is a very simple website right now. All I've got for assets is images. I have 5 images, okay? And then inside, also, I have this HTML index file. It's an HTML document. Index is the home page. Every website that you create needs to have what's called an index.html. What happens with an index page is when the web browser opens up a web site, it looks for the word index to open it up, which is going to be your home page. So home page is always the index.html document. Okay, so let me show you why it is so important to have this folder, this root directory, to keep all of your information in. Okay, we're going to open up Google right now, and I'm just going to hit Control O. What Control O does is a shortcut for open, and we're just going to double click on this index.html. So here I have a very simple website, and I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see all of the pictures I have on here. What I have is a head 1 tag that shows just the title, vacation destinations. I have 5 destinations: Las Vegas, Nevada, with a hyperlink, Grand Canyon North Rim, Grand Canyon South Rim, Sequoia National Park, and Yosemite National Park. And then I have an ordered list with the same information, just so that you can see all of the HTML code behind this later on. Okay. Now what I have is I have 5 pictures here. All of those pictures are linked. If I go to Inspect Element, and I come down here to the bottom, go into my table. Let me go to the body. We're going to take a look at the first column. Okay, where is our, okay, here's our image. So the image for the first column, okay, in first row, first column, is DSCN0046.jpg. That is basically this picture's name in the images folder. Okay, so now this document has that in there. I'm going to close out of it for just a second, and I'm going to go back into our images. Here is our DSCN0046. I'm going to cut this picture. I'm not going to get rid of it. I am just going to place it on the desktop outside of our vacation website. Okay, now I'm going to go back to our, now that I've made that change, I'm going to go back to our index, and now what you're getting is you're getting my alternate text, but the picture is not showing up because we broke the link from, it's still looking for, let's go back to this table. We're going to go back to our first row. It's still looking in our source folder for this picture, okay? But that picture isn't there anymore. So sometimes students will copy and paste pictures from the internet. Sometimes students will just take pictures from their picture folder on their H drive and not place them in the images folder within this vacations, destinations, or your website. And then when you go and you open up the website on a different computer, or when you put it up on the web, you end up getting this, it's called a broken link. The link to the picture is broken, okay? So oftentimes you need to make sure all of your pictures are in your images folder before you even start developing your website, okay? So just to review what we've done during this video is I have showed you what a root directory is. You will have a different root directory or folder for every single website that you create. You never put the index.html in a folder. It's always outside of any folders in your root directory. And then you put all your images in the images folder. It's very important that you do that, okay? Lastly, index is the same thing as a home page, and that is what the web browser, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari, will be looking for to be your home page, and that's a page it will open up when you when it goes live on the website. Okay, I hope this helps in you understanding how to build your websites. Always put the images in the images folder before you link them to your document. Okay.